Fluffy Girl Nation is a movement.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
FluffyGirl Gang, what is up with you guys? Welcome back to another video. Wait, scratch that. Welcome back to another story time. Yes, as seen in the title, story time. I know y'all probably like, girl, what story you got to tell us now? One that I don't play about, okay? I don't. So, before we get any further into this video, make sure you guys like, comment, share. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I also need you to subscribe to the good vibes. The good vibes, like that, the good vibes. Come on over. When you subscribe to the good vibes, click the bell. Ding, like that. And then go to all. Not personal, not none. All. So you can catch all the videos that I have. Yes, all of them. You can laugh. You can be like, oh, alright, that's true. You give good advice. Yeah, click it on all. Catch that beat.
You know I need it. Why not just feel it? Can't you see I'm healing? Now I proceed. Won't you let me know? Let your feelings show. Listen to me flow while I'm in the studio. Now can't you see that I want some Hennessy? But first I gotta ask you, do you really feel me?
That was cool, right? I switched it up on y'all. Yeah, you knew I was. Because I need you to feel me. Feel me, okay? So, yes, my co-worker got me effed up. All the way. So, we're going to take this story back to maybe like 2015, 16, something around that, okay? So, I'm working downtown, and the building I work in was like a workers' comp building, you know? I'm at the front desk, stuff like that, you know, like a concierge, all that good stuff, and it was me, co-workers, and my crew leader, a manager, something like that. You know what I mean? When you do security, it's like top ranks, but I don't believe in none of that. Because number one, God is my boss. After that, you have managers and people I work with, maybe crew leaders or supervisors. She was like a supervisor, okay? My other supervisor had left. In this building, we had raggedy old elevators, right? I mean, raggedy old elevators, the ones before, like, you know, back then, if you get stuck, the fire department can come and like open it up with that little small circle. Yeah, we didn't even have that on there. They always got stuck. They would be unleveled, like when you open the door, if you're not paying attention. And of course, like, it always had the glass mirror on the wall. So let's say if you're not paying attention and you go walking, trust me, you're going boom right into that mirror, okay?
Bruh. Bruh. Oh hell no!
So because it was getting stuck and it was like always unleveled and stuff like that, we had extra co-workers come to the job and sit inside the elevators to remind people, watch your step. You know, if we get stuck, we just get stuck. I guess we was there to calm them down or some stuff. Pointless. Anywho, so I'm sitting, I got off work, you know what I mean? My shift was over. My supervisor was there. The person who was supposed to relieve me came in. You had the two no, excuse me, the 3 young fellas on the elevator, and I'm sitting on the sideline. You know, it's a marble background, pretty wall, and of course, because I mean, just look at this little face, okay? So I had my hair done, and I'm feeling myself. Still a plus size girl, maybe a tad bit smaller, because you know, over the years we all gain weight, you know. Anywho, I'm just sitting there flicking it up, and my supervisors say, "Oh, you look just like Precious."
Bruh. Really, nigga?
So when she said that, right, I had music in my head playing as I'm doing my flicking because I'm feeling myself.
Feeling myself.
But when she said that, the music says, and I looked at it and said, "Are you talking about the actress who played Precious, or you talking about Precious?" Y'all, it's a difference, okay? It is a difference. And you have the actress, her name is Gabby. She's a pretty big girl, a little darker than me, fluffy cheek. She's pretty, she's gorgeous. And then you have the character she portrayed to play, which is a heavy-set dark-skinned girl. You know what I mean? Low self-esteem. It just, if you ever seen the movie Precious or read the book Push that is based on Precious. So of course I felt offended. That's number 1. Number 2, I know you ain't gonna try to play me in front of all these people. So when she said it, they start laughing.
Not up in here!
Oh no. You got me messed up. All the way. So then I try to give her a little opportunity just to clear up what she's saying to me. Number 3, when the movie came out, every big girl in the world became Precious. And if your name was Precious and you was big, it was like a double negative. Like, you get what people thought it, oh, they can ride you or slide you or crack on you and stuff. So no, you're not about to play me, because as long as that movie been out, nobody that knows me or just in my facility ever called me that, so don't play with me. Okay, so she said, like the movie. I mean, look, you even got the same hairstyle. And this is the hairstyle that I had. In the movie, you know, Precious' hair was always kind of nappy and stuff like that. So I just, my mind, child, she said, and I quote, "Yeah, your hair even look like hers, you know, all nappy and stuff." Who? So then I'm sitting there, I'm saying, wow, and they just cracking up laughing. You know, they young, so, and she like looking at them and feeding into it. This is an older woman.
You're just mad cause your ass is old.
I'm talking about in her 60s, almost 70. You feel me? Real tall, slinky, bald head. I mean, I could have went in on this lady, but I didn't. So I'm just trying to, I said, wow, that's very offensive. I don't look like her. I look like my mother. She was like, you must ain't look in the mirror lately because you look just like her. And I told her, well, you shouldn't say that, because I said, have you seen the movie? Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I don't look like her, and don't say that. So we just going back and forth. You feel me? But like, that really got under my skin. Like, you're not about to play me. So I want to know, could y'all guess what I did? Could y'all really guess? Because number 1, when you're working and your job's supposed to come with high standards and have the guidebooks and all that stuff, the do's and don'ts, and working for that building and having integrity. Okay, number 1, you're a supervisor, and you sitting here trying to belittle me, pick on me, whatever you want to call it, to get laughs. Like, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Like, it's called harassment and bullying, and you get what I'm saying? Like, Yeah, and then you doing it so you can get laughs for the other co-workers so they can like you, or if they don't laugh, then they with the eye. I guess I was the eye. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. From the moment she saw me, she did not like me. And what I said back then, and I would still say today, because still we cross paths on occasion, but back then when I said what I said and how I felt, it just shows that what I felt was correct and it was true. So how I looked at it back then is somebody fat must have took her man. Somebody fat must have did something to her, which though she's like fat hating, she don't like fat people, you know, whatever. But I'm still gonna be me. I'm not going, oh, because you don't like me. Now before that whole Precious situation happened, before that happened, she was doing little slide stuff. You get what I'm saying? Little stuff to try to get under my skin. But that right there just took the cake. So of course, because we had a union, I went upstairs to the union. But before I went upstairs to the union, I did pull out that book. Because there's no way, if you're a supervisor, you're supposed to be trying to belittle your colleagues or people that's supposed to be under you. Like, you shouldn't have people picking and choosing like, oh, should I be on her team or her team? That's not what you're supposed to do when you're a supervisor. I thought supervision was like leadership and stuff like that. Not only that, she liked to turn people against each other. Just a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, I did. I went up there and basically said, you never know what I'm going through. You never know how that movie, you get what I'm saying? You never know how that movie affected certain people, or if they went through some of that stuff that happened in the movie. So I could have went home and killed myself. You never know how strong somebody is. That was just the lesson that I was giving the union. You never know how strong somebody is, because you got this woman calling me a name or saying, you know, when I told my boss and all them, they even chuckled and laughed when they said, well, when I told them, oh, she said I look like Precious, they yeah, so everybody seen the movie, okay? You get what I'm saying? But you're not about to play me. You're not about to disrespect me. That's what you're not about to do. Moving forward, that night came, I was there at night, but that morning came, and of course, at night, some of my co-workers heard about him, was like, Rochelle, don't let her get away with that stuff, this and that. Like, that's not right. Like, I don't know why she did that to you. You're a nice girl. You don't bother nobody. You always polite. Blah, 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 this. Because I am. Like, I give everybody a chance at work. At the same time, I believe that my workspace is like my second home. If I'm not here, I'm at work. You get what I'm saying? Who wants to be like, have that peace broken or be bothered at work? Because when you start to be unhappy, that means it's time to look for another job, right? Okay, hello. Next morning she come in and she like, oh, I want to say I apologize. You ain't had to go to the union on me. I was like, you ain't had to say what you said. Like, you didn't have to say that to me. She was like, I just want to say next time, don't be so sensitive when somebody's, you know, giving you criticism. That wasn't criticism. I know, like, now you're still playing with my intelligence. Criticism. I'd rather you say, hey, Rochelle, you need to, you know, have you ever went on a diet? Which a lot of people do. Well, they don't even ask. They just say, you need to go on a diet, you need to lose weight, you need to try this. They don't ask, have you tried? But you saying that I need to be less sensitive to your criticism, girl, don't play with me. Play with your big toes, okay? Play with your big toes. That's what you do.
Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Or play with your... Don't play with me. Anywho, I said, well, you need to watch what you say out your mouth to people. Because I could have said to you, you look like the Grim Reaper. And you here to take everybody 6 feet under, but I didn't. So learn how to talk to people. That's what you do. And she left out. You know, that was our last words. But then she started talking about me afterwards to the workers. And I mean, it's to the point, even after I left that site, I found out that she was like, well, I'm gonna try to get her fired. And of course, because the upper hand, she's a part of the op, you know, that ops, like the mean managers, the butt buddies and stuff like that. Yeah, she's a part of them. So I guess she thought that when I got moved, she thought I got fired. But I got moved to go to a new and better building and position and pay and all that stuff. But she thought I was just going, you know, but then it shocked her when they was like, oh, you gotta go get some pick up some papers from this building from FluffyGirl Row. And she, what? She's still here? Yeah, you can't get rid of me, baby. Number one, because I work hard. Number two, I don't play when I work. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm serious like she is. But yeah, I'm a good worker. I'm an awesome worker. She told the guy that she was going to get me fired. I can't stand her. You know, she don't like that I'm fat, this and that. But not only that, when I went down to another building, that's when she found out that I was really working. I went down to the site that she was on first, and I was down there, but another girl, oh my gosh, whoo. The building that she works in, number one, it was nasty. Number two, I think she set that incident up for it to happen. Like real stuff, probably paid the guy, because he didn't look like a hobo. He looked like a regular guy that worked in a warehouse, look a little dirtyish, but just did some nasty stuff. You get what I'm saying? I think she, in my gut feeling, y'all, I think she did that because she knew I was coming down there. So, of course, when I get down there, I'm just hearing all this bad, like every girl co-worker was like, I don't like her, she did this, she did that, and they won't do nothing to get her out. They won't say nothing to her. I'm like, well, what the heck do she got over their heads, whereas though she can just treat people bad? And I mean, say the most, do the most, write people up, get them in trouble, get them removed, get them fired, whatever the case may be. But they not looking at everything she do, because she had multiple meetings, you know, with other people and stuff. So, of course, when I call my other manager, I'm like, you know, X, Y, Z, and they was like, oh, she already know you down there. But I'm pretty sure she was boiling hot. Okay, she was boiling hot. Like, oh, dang, I thought I got rid of her. No, you didn't. You didn't. Y'all, when y'all go to work, don't be mean to people. Stop trying to make other people's life a living hell, because it never works. All you doing is making yourself more miserable when you hit and miss. Especially if you got a worker that's a good worker. You never know what people going through. And I think, honestly speaking, 2020, 2019, 2018 have taught people a valuable lesson that you never know what people are going through. So just, for not, sir. For not, okay? Just don't do it. Hopefully she changed her ways, but most likely, no. When you set in your ways, you set in your ways. And I swear, I try my hardest to not be miserable, to not be pushy, to not be grumpy, old, cold, with mold, full of mold. I just don't want to be that person. Like, even when people treat me bad, I don't want to treat them. That's them. I want to be nice. You feel me? I want to be kind. I want to be loving. I want to be remembered. That's just always been me as a nice person. Yeah, I'm going to be mean sometimes, frustrated. I'm not saying I want to be perfect. You feel me? Or just the holiest of the holiest. But I do not really like mean people. Like, I don't. So, I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you guys like my story time. Remember what I said. Learn a lesson from this video. Remember to love yourself while loving on others, okay? Love on yourself like this. Like that. And I will see you in the next story time. The next story time might be a little juicy. Might be. Or it might be another lesson to learn. Just stay tuned.